Hello everyone, it's Amy and welcome back for another Craft with Me, Crafting Along with Sonya. And I am back to work on our little journal, which is almost done. And this journal is up for auction. If you'd like to make a bid, just send me an email. My email address will be below. And also the current high bid, I will try and keep up to date on each most recent video so that you'll know where it is. And so what we're going to do today is I wanted to put these in here and I wanted to tie them on with a string, but I just kind of wanted to do something with this right here. It just looked so plain. And so what I did was I took a piece of my hand-dyed scrunch ribbon and or fabric, and I ironed it so that you'd get the nice pattern and so it would lay flat. And what I'm going to do is I want to put this on here as decoration, but also I'm only going to go around the edges so it will be a hidden pocket so you can hide something in there if you wind up getting this little journal. I'm just looking for my pencil. I had it here. There it is. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, this is the shorter edge. I did leave the fabric up on the edge. I'm going to cut the sides off, but this is the shorter one. So this is the one that I want to be right up against here, and so that I can see it better. Well, I guess I could do it this way. I'm going to hold it up there, and then I'm just going to make a mark here where I want to cut it. Just in case this isn't perfectly straight, I think I want that just below that line, right about there. I can always trim off a little bit if I have to. I'm going to come over here and trim that right to there. Alrighty, and that way, in case it's not straight, I will, if it has just a touch of an angle to it, I'll be able to just cover that angle. And I'm looking for, I didn't bring a ruler either, so I'm going to go ahead and draw a line from mark to mark. So I have a line to cut on. And then we're just going to cut that off. I thought about trying to cut it with my paper trimmer, because I have a guillotine trimmer, which I think would cut through it, but I didn't want to ruin it. And so I glued this with the Fabri-Tac and put it in my dictionary. There we go. That's going to fit on there just like that. And let it dry nicely. So now I'm going to just go there and hold that up to there, like that. And just put a little mark here. And there we go. So now we have our little pocket. It just looks like it's something just decorative, but you'll know that there's a pocket in there. So I'm just going to do the top and bottom and the inside edge. And I want to bring it right up fairly close to that film strip, but I don't want to go over it because I want to be able to tuck the others into it. Just give that a good press, like that. And I'm going to throw a piece of parchment in there for a minute. Just give that a press. I'm going to set this over, slide that over just a little bit, and set my heavy book on it for just a minute, just to hold that down nicely. As a matter of fact, I want to get into that angle. Go like that. There. And hold my book up a little bit because I want to get right down into that crease. to hold that crease down nicely. Alrighty, and this one I have another plan for. And then what we're going to do is I want to put some string on these, and I pulled out some, well, what did I do with that now? It was sitting right here. Probably covered it up. There it is. I pulled out some embroidery floss that I thought looked nice with the I keep wanting to call it ribbon, but really it's dyed fabric. And also it looks nice with the film strip that's in there. And I'm just going to put this through here. And just take a bit, just so that I have it. I'm not going to tie a knot in it yet, because I want to measure where I want it to, how long I want it to be in the book. So we'll just put these two in here. This one's going to be on the bottom, so it's going to be longer. Let's give this a good press. And so there we go. See, now we have our little hidden pocket there. And these are going to fit in here like that. And so now it just looks pretty with a fabric background, and no one would know that's there. Then what I'm going to do is stick a ball pin or bulb pin. My husband gets these at work. What does it say on it? B-U-R-N-D, Burndy. They get some kind of a clip in it for work, and so he brings them home. I just think they're really cute. They lock up really, really nicely, so things aren't going to spill, and they're see-through, so you can see what's in them. So remember that, you know, like, have your husband, if he's working or you're working, no matter where you work, if you work in an office and like you get something delivered in the same little box all the time, see if you could use that, because, you know, if you have a repetitive, you know, like he gets these, so I have a lot of these, or if I have the same size box over and over and over, you can build a little storage for that and use it. So I'm going to put this bulb pin right here in the corner. Whoops. If I can press it through there. All fingers and thumbs. Oh, come on. Just press it straight through. There we go. And then bring it up. Lock it. And get it back out of that little bulb. There we go. I'm just going to put that in there so that it sits sideways like that. And then I'm going to decide how long this needs to be to tie it on there. And what I'm going to do is put one on one side, put one through the bulb pin. Let's tip it up for now. Okay. And then decide, where do I want the knot? I want that to, what I want is I want this to hold it up there so that it's not sliding down on the other one. So I'm going to say that I want it right about there is where I want my knot. So I'll just pull this out, knowing that that's where I want my knot. And then just put that around there. Tying knots on camera is always fun. Ooh, I got it the first time. Oh, I better not say that I still have one to go. Oops. Well, put that one back under there. See if that's right before I make it really tight. Maybe shorten it up just a little bit. Yep, right to there. Okay, and I want the little stringy parts on the bulb pin like that. Because I think what I'm going to do is leave those tall. Just cut them out about there. No, I don't think that looks good, so we'll just cut it about 1/4 of an inch above the knot. And now that is right there. I love how that works. And now we're going to do the same thing with this one. Just going to take it, put one side through the bow pin. Oops, I don't want that one. That one's on top of here. I need the bottom string. There we go. Bottom string, top string. Alrighty, and I want that to be right about there. I lost my string. There we go. Alrighty, so I want my knot to be right about there. So we'll take that out so that I can pull my string up. And see, I knew I shouldn't have said that. I said it before I thought. Try that again. Right about there. Definitely have to check the length of this one in case I moved where I was supposed to be. Okay, so let's see how that's going to fit in there. We want that to fit right down there. That one fits there. And that one fits there. Yep, I think that's it. So I'll make that knot tight right there. Cut it off about 1/4 of an inch at the top. Let's see how much time we have here. Alrighty, and there we go. Now we have our 2 Oliver Don't. Papa's little dog is outside barking at the birds. So there we go. And that's how that page turned out. And I think that that just turned out so cute. We can kind of bring these out a little bit so that we can see them. Oliver, stop that, please. And so there we go. Alrighty, well, the last thing that I'm going to do for today is just put this pocket in here, and I am going to put my Inspired by Life logo created by Amy here in this bottom corner, and then I'm going to have to find what I want to put in the pocket. So because I thought about putting these little pre-made cards. There's, you know, like a field notes and a little pay ticket and Happy Day ginger ale, wishes for you, U.S. Railroad, and then just on the other side there, you know, just kind of like where you could write on them, except for this one. But I thought about tucking those in there because I thought that those are kind of fun, but I really wasn't sure if, you know, if like having, I don't know, you know, like I don't do a lot of pre-made things, so even though they are pretty cool. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you think those should go in the pocket or if I should make something, you know, separate, something handmade. So, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm almost out of time, and since the dogs are having a really hard time, well, Oliver's having a hard time keeping quiet because Pee-wee's outside barking, I'm going to let you go, but all I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it here and here and just attach that pocket so that we can tuck something into it. So thank you very much for stopping by today, and I hope that you like the pocket we did today. I really think that this is cute. I love the slides. Of course, my dad always took slides, and we used to watch them when we were little. So, you know, slides are a very fond memory for me. But thank you very much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. And I hope that you all have an outstanding day. Bye-bye.